Hello traders. Tomorrow we have CPI data. Basically, let's talk about it and what could we expect, because at the moment we are in very, I would say, close to recession. Even Trump got asked in media about the recession, and he didn't rule out it. So that's not good. That's not a good sign. So yeah, and market is crashing for many weeks at the moment, and basically since people say that experts, Wall Street says that basically if market drops from the all-time high 20%, then we are in a recession. At the moment, US 500 has dropped 10%. US 100, which is Nasdaq, has dropped 14, and US 30 probably something like 10 or something like that. Yeah, 8%. So we are still not in recession, but there is huge fear in market. So yeah, the inflation numbers, basically the CPI, will dictate what the Fed does next. So yeah, let's break it down. So CPI is critical, like I said, and the market are expecting basically year-to-year inflation rate 2.9. They're expecting that it will be lower than previous month, and month to month basically also lower than previous month. But here's the thing: if the numbers come in let's say higher than expected, then the Fed might favor the higher interest rates to control the inflation, which could hit the markets hard, and it's already markets are dropping because of the Trump's tariffs, etc., because of the tensions in Europe. So yeah, if the news comes lower, then we might see potential pullback. But still, I don't see any kind of huge pullback. Let's say new all-time highs. I don't see that. It will not happen at the moment for the next few months, in my opinion. So yeah, why? Because market always, like I have said every time, market always builds its strength, its momentum before it hits all-time highs or have new trend. So at the moment we don't see anything that points to bullishness or strength in the market. We are very weak. So if CPI comes in lower than expected, which is good, then we will probably see some kind of pullback finally. And as we can see, we are very extended on chart, on daily chart. It's completely normal if we see pullback to these EMAs and then keep on dropping, because we will have probably some kind of new fucking Trump tariff news, etc. So yeah, at the moment nothing good for the market. Yeah, so especially the tech or cryptos also, and yeah, so crypto especially, it's basically moving in tandem with risk assets. So bad CPI could bring another dip in cryptos, and right now we are pulling somewhat back, but on the context it's nothing. So we are still heavily bullish, and that's what exactly I said basically right here. Once we had the good news about the Trump's reserves, we will see anyways pullback, because we will see something like this for the next months, because market doesn't look great, economy doesn't look great, we are very unstable at the moment. When in the office was Sleepy Joe, we were very stable, and there wasn't any crazy things happening in the market or in the world, except wars, but not like in U.S. economy. There wasn't trade wars, or Trump wasn't Sleepy Joe wasn't saying that he will fucking take Greenland. And if there's uncertainty, like I said, if there's uncertainty in the market, markets are crashing. Markets doesn't like uncertainty, and overall we are very inflated in market prices. Look at the market. On the technical side also, it's completely normal for market to crash, but at the moment it starts to get out of hand. So yeah, in the recession, is close. We'll see. Some analysis think the Fed has already over tightened, and we will start seeing the real impact in Q2 or Q3. If we get weak GDP data soon. So yeah, and consumer spending is slowing down. Retail sales data has been showing mixed signals. So yeah, and that's one of the signals that we could have a recession. So yeah, crazy times in the market. Unfortunately for me, I like to trade trends, and at the moment we are trending fucking down. So that's it for this video. Tomorrow is going to be the CPI. So it's 2:30, basically 1 hour before market opens. New York Stock Exchange opens. So I would say don't trade at that time. Let market play its cards or whatever. Because if you're trading lower time frames, trading when there's news, there will probably be slippage, etc., and you will lose your account. So that's it for the video, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.